say that. Now, I haven't had any problems as far as like reading assignments or anything like that. So this is the first incident where I was in a situation where I wish I could have talked to my teacher. And what happened was I submitted my work 2 or 3 days before Sunday, before spring break. And it was up there for over a week. And it was, and we were also giving an extra day to do an assignment. However, when I was receiving my grade the other day, he graded me on my assignment. I turned in Sunday, which is fair because I knew when it was due. The post said that a lot of students must not have known when the due date was, so that therefore he extended the day to, I want to say, this Tuesday. But today I woke up and I had a 50 on an assignment, and I was looking at the assignment, and it says that, give me 1 second so I can actually pull it up instead of me trying to guess all the words that they're using. Oh boy. Nope. Sorry. I explained it to some other people, and then I want to make sure I get this right. I received a 50 on the assignment, and it said that you posted a substantive question comment to one other student in game design. And I'm looking at my work that I did, and I posted to 2 different students. Now, the difference in the grading is if you post it to 2 students, that should fall under a minimum of a 70. And I received a 50. I wish, if whatever it is that caused me to get that 50, I feel like in a real world, well, this is a real world, but in a real college where you can actually go to the campus and you're in the classroom with the student, you can raise your hand, or you can walk up to the teacher as you're walking out of class and ask them any questions, or just go over anything. That's what you can usually do if you weren't online. So what I'm unhappy with is that I'm only receiving a grade. If my teacher, if my assignment is up there for over a week and my teacher didn't say anything to me and a post has been there, why didn't they just say, hey, you should look over your assignment and look over the requirements of the assignment because grading's coming up, just look. No, I'm not saying I don't believe in just giving the answer, but when you give a 50 to someone that my entire life is work and school, that's it. Anything I need for school comes out of my pocket. I don't have mom and dad. Like that's how it should be. I'm an adult, so that I don't get no props for that. But that 50 just dropped me from like a 86 to a 70 something. That's a tremendous drop. I really care about my grades. Obviously, I'm on the phone about it. And I don't like the idea of just receiving a 50. They're a teacher. They're a grader, but they're a teacher first. They're here to teach me. If you see that there's an issue, why can't you reach out to me? And reach out to me about anything else. If I don't have a Twitch or if I don't have a Discord channel, they were very adamant about helping us with the Discord channel. They're very adamant about helping us get on whatever site they want us to get on. And if they can't help us, they tell us to go to technical support, and that's awesome. But when it comes to a grade that you're looking for as a teacher, why can't you tell me as a student, hey, I need you to go look over your assignment real quick. I'll be grading this here in 48 hours. I want you to get the best possible. And then at least the teacher can say, hey, I told him to go over it. There's none of that. There's just, here's your reading assignments, here's the quiz, and here's your grade. I'm trying to learn game design. I'm not trying to just get graded on what I know. I'm here to learn. So why would you give me a 50 when my assignment was there for over a week? This is a week 3. It's a week 3 assignment that gets a 50, and we're almost at the end of week 4. I'm sorry, can you ask me that question again? Give me 1 second. The feedback isn't really feedback. Tony, you earned a 50% on this assignment. And then there's a bullet that says you posted substantive question comments to one other student's game design. Yes, 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 I can. Yes, I was trying to read it back to you. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's a bad connection on my end. Oh, I'm sorry. They just said that I received a 50 for having one comment or question, and I had two. I had more than two. It was an open discussion page where we as classmates got to upload our game and post questions and comments about other students' games. I posted two. I I did, but I was calling to see if I don't know. I guess what I'm scared of is that it's Thursday and this class ends on Sunday, and I don't want to have this grade on me when unless I know absolutely that like it's completely my fault, and I don't feel like it is. I feel like I did exactly what they asked me to do, and I don't know why I received a 50. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Right. That sounds fair enough. Yes, I woke up about 3 hours ago and I messaged him, and then I just kind of went over the assignment and looked for my post and seen what I said, and then I went back to the grading platform to see what falls under the categories of 50s and 70s and well, I guess you call it satisfactory, unsatisfactory, and things like that. And that's where and so I guess I'm just waiting on his reply. And what was worrying me was just the reply that I not the reply, but the way that he had messaged me. I felt I was just trying to see if I guess what you just said, if there's any way that he was going to be able to message me back before this week is over. Okay. 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 No, he's been very awesome about messaging me back on the actual Full Sail site. Like I have no complaints there. I'm just freaking out on a 50 because of I mean, like any student should. I mean, I dedicate any time that I have off to the schoolwork. So yes. I just really care about it. Like this isn't like class. It's like this is supposed to be a career in the future, and just like you said, the teacher can make mistakes, and I just want the teacher to know the student can make mistakes too. And if I did it wrong, that I did it wrong. But I just, yeah, it's the right. It's the fact. Right. Yeah. That's exactly right. That was a That's why I was so glad when I called y'all the first time and I was able to retake game design. And it's just been a whole different world with this teacher. I mean, I felt like the teacher did his job, and I just wanted to make sure that there was a way that I could let somebody know, like look into it. That's all I wanted, is somebody look into it and see that I'm not a student that doesn't care. I care about everything that I post and everything that I do as far as according to the class at that time. So yes, I do. So you said Monday would be the latest that I would have to, and Saturday and Sunday doesn't count. Obviously, it's not a weekday. So correct. Okay. All right. Well, then I'll patiently wait with my fingers crossed. And like you said, of course, I can't let this knock me down. And okay. No miscommunication. Right. Okay. All right. Thank you for calming me down, I guess, and explaining that to me. Can I Who would I speak to as far as my lunchbox? I received every bit of it. I just want to make sure I'm not going to. I'm very unfamiliar with computers to a degree, and I want to make sure Microsoft wants me to sign in to my Microsoft 360 account. Their options are to either create one or sign in with my school student ID. Attempted to, and should I talk to tech? Should I? Is that something for technical support? Okay, okay. For me to sign in, I'm gonna click that right now and see what it tells me. Sign in. I believe I put in my student email, and when I did, it told me that this wasn't a email that they were from. Actually said, "Are you sure you want to use this one?" It didn't register for something, so I didn't want to do any. Yeah, I didn't want to do anything to where I have to repay for Microsoft 360 when I've already been using it. Okay. I'd be glad to talk to them if that time, if you can. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Yep. Bye.
Section of the fortress, an 11,200 square foot arena with room for 500 fans, making it the largest esports arena to date to occupy a college campus. The arena will be the new home of Armada, full-time collegiate level varsity esports team, and will have incredible technology aimed at delivering the best esports experience. With the latest generation live video equipment, giant high-resolution LED screens, and high bandwidth dedicated internet connectivity, the Fortress is designed to guarantee the best gameplay and viewing experience. The Fortress is scheduled to open in early 2019. Remember, you can also contact us through email at fsmsupport@fullpro.com. We will respond to your email within 24 hours or sooner. It can also be available to hold an iPad session with you to help resolve your questions. Email us to let us know your needs. For the fourth year in a row, Tulsa University was named to Princeton Review's prestigious list of the best Sorry, all of our representatives are currently assisting other callers. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and we'll be right with you. Also, it's proud to announce the construction of the fortress.
Yeah, well, I'm on hold.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Really?
Where did he start? Jacksonville, Florida. That's right. He was first year.
Yeah. On my assignment that I did over a week ago, like, yeah, you gave me 50 on my no, you know, 50 on my tools. Now, I do know it's like only give me 0 once, but then, like, immediately, she said, hey, I gave you 0 for one person. But we're on Thursday already, so I, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just dropped me from like 71. That means all I gotta do is make something like 68, and I'm done. So, I'm on the phone. I'm like, dude, I put $60,000. Y'all gotta have a better communication. But she told me I got to legally he has till Monday to respond to me. You know, he might have gave me either one. I gave over three comments throughout the thing. And he said I only gave one comment and I only gave one I only did one thing and I did two. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like today's online live thing where I can talk to him about it. You know how much people want to send me freaking grievance, like a grievance. You go to grievance letter? No, I swear to God that I did exactly what you asked me to do. It says, I'll show it to you.
Overwatch, Fortnite, and more. The 2018 holiday season was stacked with blockbuster movies, and Full Sail grads contributed their talents to many of them. Hits like Aquaman, Bumblebee, Star Breaks the Internet, and Mary Poppins Returns featured the work of graduates from the film, computer animation, and recording arts degree programs in a wide range of roles.
What's up, my virtual world? How we doing? How we doing? So it's a different kind of morning.
Sorry, all of our
I'm on the phone with the school. They done gave me the wrong grade.
Also is proud to announce the construction of the fortress, an 11,200 square foot arena.
Woke up with a failing grade on something I don't believe I should have got a failing grade for at all. Mm-hmm. By the way, you watch me on my new laptop. I did my live unboxing yesterday. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah. I'm gonna put it back in the box and not open it. Give me a backpack, laptop backpack. There was the laptop I've been using.
Tulsa is proud to announce the construction of the Fortress, an 11,200 square foot arena with room for 500 fans, making it the largest esports arena to date to occupy a college. The arena will be the new home of Armada.
I woke up and decided to check my grades. Seen I got a 50. And when I looked at the requirements, my heart tells me I met all the requirements. And this is the very last week of this class. Yeah. I ain't even try to promote this one. I just went live. I'm gonna end up changing now. I see 2 in here now.
Hits like Aquaman, Bumblebee, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Mary Poppins Returns feature the works of graduates from the film, computer animation, and recording art degree programs in a wide range of roles, including the recording teacher, production coordinator, visual effects artist, and more.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I did.
Sorry, all of our representatives are currently on their callers. Your call is very important to us. Stay on the line, and we'll be right with you. Tulsa is proud to announce the construction of the Fortress, an 11,200 square foot arena with room for 500 fans, making it the largest esports arena to date to occupy a college campus. The arena will be the new home of Armada, full-size collegiate-level varsity esports team, and will house incredible technology aimed at delivering the best esports experience. With the latest generation live video equipment, giant high-resolution LED screens, and high bandwidth dedicated internet connectivity, the Fortress is designed to guarantee the best gameplay and viewing experience for our audience. Currently, the Fortress is scheduled to open.
That's another one I got. I can deal with that.
Remember, you can also contact us through email at support@hotel.com. We will respond to your email within 24 hours or sooner. It can also be available to hold an iChat session with you to help resolve your questions.
Hey, Dad, I'm on the phone with the school right now. I'll call you back as soon as I'm done. All right, love you. Love you too. Yep. Oh.
Your graduate school for game design, as well as the top 20.
I need some gummy bears. You can go in there, go to aisle 9, give me some gummy bears. Mm-hmm.
Please stay on the line, and we'll be right with you. Wholesale is proud to announce the construction of the Fortress, an 11.
Appreciate it. All right, gonna wash my face this morning.
We will respond to your email within 24 hours or sooner. It can also be available to hold an iPad session with you to help resolve your questions. Email us to let us know your needs. For the fourth year in a row, Tulsa University was named to Princeton Review's prestigious list of the best schools to study game design, also placed on both the top 50 undergraduate school for game design as well as the top 25 graduate school for game design. Tulsa's game degree program also recently earned a place on College Magazine's list of the 10 best colleges for video game design. In addition to these accolades from the media, Tulsa is also proud of the accomplishments of the graduate summer game degree program, including the nearly 100 grads who worked on titles recognized at the 2018 Game Awards. Tulsa grads were credited on nominated and winning titles like Red Dead Redemption 2, Overwatch, God of War, Fortnite, and more. The 2018 holiday season was stacked with blockbuster movies, and Tulsa grads contributed their talents to many of them. Hits like Aquaman, Bumblebee, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Mary Poppins Returns featured the work of graduates from the film, computer animation, and recording arts degree program in a wide range of roles, including pre-recording editor, production coordinator, visual effects artist, and more. Sorry, all of our representatives are currently assisting other callers. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and we'll be right with you. Wholesale is proud to announce the construction of the Fortress, an 11,200 square foot arena with room for 500 fans, making it the largest esports arena to date to occupy a college campus. The arena will be the new home of Armada, Wholesale's collegiate level varsity esports team, and will house incredible technology aimed at delivering the best esports experience. With the latest generation live video equipment, giant high-resolution LED screens, and high bandwidth dedicated internet connectivity, the Fortress is designed to guarantee the best gameplay and viewing experience for our audience. Currently, the Fortress is scheduled to open in early 2019. Remember, you can also contact us through email at fsosupport@fulltime.com. We will respond to your email within 24 hours or sooner. It can also be available to hold an iPad session with you to help resolve your questions. Email us to let us know your needs. For the fourth year in a row, Tulsa University was named to Princeton Review's prestigious list of the best schools to study game design, also placed on both the top 50 undergraduate school for game design as well as the top 25 graduate school for game design. Tulsa's game degree program also recently earned a place on College Magazine's list of the 10 best colleges for video game design. In addition to these accolades from the media, Tulsa is also proud of the accomplishments of the graduate summer game degree program, including the nearly 100 grads who worked on titles recognized at the 2018 Game Awards. Tulsa grads were credited on nominated and winning titles like Red Dead Redemption 2, Overwatch, God of War, Fortnite, and more. The 2018 season was stacked with blockbuster movies, and Tulsa grads
I'm here chopping all this off.
too many of them. Hits like Aquaman, Bumblebee, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Mary Poppins Returns feature the work of graduates from the film, computer animation, and recording arts degree program in a wide range of roles, including pre-recording editor, production coordinator, visual effects artist. Sorry, all of our representatives are currently assisting other callers. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and we'll be right with you. Wholesale is proud to announce the construction of the Fortress, an 11,200 square foot arena with room for 500 fans, making it the largest esports arena to date to occupy a college campus. The arena will be the new home of Armada, Wholesale's collegiate level varsity esports team, and will house incredible
You
technology
can't tell.
aimed at delivering the best esports experience.
Ow.
With the latest generation live video equipment, giant high-resolution LED screens, and high bandwidth dedicated internet connectivity,
No.
guarantees the best gameplay and viewing experience for our audience. Remember, you can also contact us through email at eversensesupport@fullcell.com. We will respond
Thank
to
you.
your email within 24 hours or sooner and can also be available to hold an iChat session with you to help resolve your questions. Email us to let us know your needs. For the fourth year in a row, Full University was named to Princeton Review's prestigious list of the best schools to study game design. Full placed on both the top 50 undergraduate schools for game design as well as the top 25.
What's up, 312? 312. It's the 213, and now it's 312. All of our representatives are assisting other callers. That's what's up. I'm Jeremy. Good.
Thank you for contacting technical support.
Yes, I just received my launch box yesterday, and I got the laptop. I'm in game design 1. Do you need my information before we continue? I got the Z-Book laptop. I got it in the mail yesterday. In order for me to pretty much like open Microsoft Word or my OneNote or anything like that I need for school, it needs me to add my Microsoft account. So I tried to sign in using my student email, and it's telling me that Microsoft account doesn't exist, which of course I know it does because I've been doing most of my work. So I was wondering exactly what I'm doing wrong, or if I already created an entirely new Microsoft account. Wouldn't I lose my Microsoft 360 that I get with the school? Yeah, the Microsoft 3, yeah, that I got that with the school. So that's why I'm trying to sign in with, like, you don't receive that just creating a Microsoft account, correct? Okay. So let me see here. I mean, I haven't done anything to this laptop. The only thing I've done on, I haven't even really been on the internet. So what you're telling me is to go to the student website, log in through my student website, and then access the Microsoft through that. Okay. Say it again. No, I've been on the Full Sail online login. That's where I was gonna go. Where do you want me to go? Is that the org sync login Full Sail website? The connect? I didn't think so. Oh, it's one Full Sail, or it's Full Sail one or one Full Sail? Okay, it says student login. Okay, give me 1 second so I can grab. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back to this. I gotta find my email. Give me a second. It's on my phone, so it doesn't. Yeah, I'm doing it on a laptop that y'all sent me. Oh man, I'm typing this in at the wrong spot. Okay. Typing in my email right now. Save. Okay. I have logged in successfully. Okay. Uh, it says Microsoft sign in, email, phone, or Skype. So I would retype in my email, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, that's me. Stay signed in. Yes. Okay. All right. So now I see the apps where it says Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, and SharePoint. And Okay, right now on my screen. So where I see apps, you want me to click Outlook first? Okay, I see. Yes, I am. Apps. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Do I click 365 apps or other install options? Okay.
And then that should get the saving.
It says just a few more steps. It says click run to set up file. I don't see where does it say run at? Oh, okay. I see what it's telling me. At the bottom, it's gonna say that. So I'm gonna click run, say yes, stay online. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes or no? Yes, okay. I see this is gonna take a minute. I said, so I can see this is gonna take a couple minutes. Mm-hmm. Please stay online. It says Office, and it says please stay online while Office downloads will be done in just a moment. And then it shows me different icons like Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, and things like that. Now, as far as being in game design, do I need to wait for my teachers to email me a link, or because I know we'll be using Unity 3D, do I need to install that myself, or will the teacher have me install a specific version of it?
Usually they'll discuss it in the beginning of the coursework. So they might provide a link or they might just tell you to go to the site. So I would definitely wait to see if the teacher says anything specific.
Right.
In case if there is a specific version and he has the download for it, or if he's just going to tell you to go to the site. And then also just to keep in mind if there's ever anything like any assistance you need in regards to Unity, it'll be through your instructor or trying to access Unity's support, because here at Physical Support we don't have the knowledge base for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not part of our personal, like.
Right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So just keep in mind anything instructor records specific will most likely be through either the developer support or through your instructor. It's going to be the best case we can contact.
All right. It's still loading up. So.
Okay. So I mean, if you want, I can stay on to see if it goes through, or I can send you off. Again, I sent you an email that has like the installation steps that we were following. So if you want to go into it and click it open, you can just continue seeing those steps there. So either way, if you want me to stay on, I can stay on. If not, I can send you on your way.
One full cell, best practices, one full cell support knowledge base, article technical 260. What's okay? So the first link, I imagine I'm on the first link, right? That you sent me?
Yeah. So the first thing the stuff that we were going through.
And the second link?
And the second link is so it's just kind of like if you have any additional guides or help you want with it. So it shows you how to set it up on your phone, if it's iOS or Android, and like just a couple links for like backing up to OneDrive, such like that.
Okay. If that's all that is, then yeah, I'll let you go. I'm sure there's other people waiting to get a call. So what you're telling me is once this is done installing, I'll have access to my Microsoft Word. I won't have to sign in to anything to open up PowerPoint or anything like that.
I'll have you probably have you sign in again. This is the app itself, and you'll type in your student email. You'll do the account that says provided by your school or university, and then you'll go through your full fill sign in again with the student email and password that you use.
Okay.
And then from there you should be good to go.
Now, what about on my? Oh, go ahead.
Okay. No, you're good.
What about on the Microsoft Store, where you can get different programs and apps and things like that? When I'm not signed into anything, after I've done what is loading right now, will I have to sign in separately to the Microsoft Store, or will my computer already have that taken care of?
Usually we don't have anything with the App Store. I mean, you can like sign it afterwards if you like have an account or if you want to set one up with your student account. But there's nothing through the App Store personally that you will be needing from us.
Okay, so I guess another question then would be, would it make a difference if I created a separate Microsoft account for the Microsoft Store, or should I use my student email for the Microsoft Store?
Either or. I mean, if you want, you can set it up with your student so that way everything on that computer is linked with your student email, so you know there's nothing. So there's not like multiple things you have to worry about. So it's totally up to you. And then again, like who knows if there's ever a random course you run into and your professor asks you to install something from that store. I don't know. But I mean, personally, I would probably just do it with the student email just in case. Doesn't hurt.
Okay. So, but at the end, that doesn't make any difference.
No, it won't affect anything.
All right then.
If it ever comes to the case if you do a personal email and for some reason you need to be a student, you can always just create the student one and switch it over.
All right. So all right, good. So at the end of the day, Microsoft Word and Excel has nothing to do with the Microsoft Store as far as emails and usernames. That's okay. All right, then. Thank you for your help. All right. You have a wonderful day. All right. Bye. That was an hour. I want to wait for the stuff to upload. I went back to school a few years ago in Washington State. Yeah. Installation is finished, y'all. You're all set. Close. See something like so bang. I'm good. Let me plan that, y'all. Hey, getting up, brother. Yeah, I know that they're sign in to use free web apps, upload, access your documents. Sign in. Continue. Let's get you signed in. We're doing this again. Really? A steward. My niece was giving me. Boom, perfect. We're in now. I'm gonna climb in the fireplace. Y'all have a good one.